Liebe Freunde virtueller Zeitverschwendung, ich bin CoreLP100, der mit der Zahl hinten dran. Vielen Dank, dass ihr eingeschaltet habt. Ich freue mich, dass wir wieder East Origin spielen. Yunica-Kampagne. Yunica don't, sagt Goddessfina. Aus was für Gründen, falls ihr den letzten Part nicht gesehen habt, der Typ, der da unmittelbar vor uns steht, der Große mit den langen Haaren und der Axt, der ist der Töter, der Killer unseres Vaters. Und sehr stark wohl, anscheinend auch. Und wir sind aber vor lauter Wut und Rachsucht jetzt aufgestanden und haben die Waffe gezückt. Und Goddessfina denkt wohl, dem sind wir nicht gewachsen. Und deswegen sagt sie, nein, tu es nicht. Ja! Was? Super Saiyan Mode? Oh oh. Oh mein Gott! Alter, was machst du denn? Ich bin tot. Das war so geplant? Nee. Hä? I've seen enough. That was pathetic. You're not fit to bear the Tova name. Jesus. Ugh. Yunica. Your father was a respectable mage, and he wielded his great sword as if it were a rapier. I expected a worthy opponent out of you, but you're nothing more than a child playing in your daddy's shoes. Drecksack. These pathetic specimens are supposed to be the goddess's protectors, no? This one's clearly just wasting our time. End here, Kishkal. Soll uns töten? No, please, wait. Huh? Die lassen sich auch noch echt aufhalten. Oh, typisch. I'll come with you. I won't resist. Just please spare her life. Okay, der Typ ist bestimmt unser Endboss jetzt hier. Dem müssen wir rächen. Lady Fina. My, now, how touching. Have the master and servant formed a such deep bond with one another? I wouldn't have thought this little insect would be worth much of anything to anyone. But no matter. I welcome a peaceable conclusion to this encounter. Her life shall be spared. Warum eigentlich? Ich versteh's nicht. Warum sind die nicht so durch und durch bis, dass die sagen, fuck you, Goddess, und wir sind tot? Lady Fina. Thank you for coming, Yunica. It means a lot to know you care so deeply for us. Please take this with you. Sie gibt uns was. Silver Harmonica. Wait, isn't this? Yes. If you see Rhea, please make certain she gets it. Okay, sie weiß also, dass Rhea noch auf freiem Fuß ist. No, don't go with them, please. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Ich bin's einfach leid, ständig irgendwelche Lachlaute faken zu müssen. Das gefällt mir nicht. Come, let's us be off. So, mit einer Göttin im Schlepptau verziehen sie sich. Und den Kischgal, den kriegen wir noch. Oh, da kommen welche. Lady Fina. Ah, I see the Holy Knights have finally made their appearance. Sadly for you, though, it's a bit too late. As much as I'd love to slaughter the lot of you right here and now, there is still much work to be done. So I'm afraid I must bid you adieu. Like hell. Und sie rennen zu spät. Deppen. Damn. So close. Yunica, you alright? What happened here? Roy. Lady Fina, I'm so sorry. Gut. Ah, unterste Stockwerk wieder, alles klar. That's about the long and the short of it. I see. This is dire news indeed, and complicates matters greatly. I must admit it is quite shocking. I never would have believed we'd encounter Commander Tova's killer within these walls. Damn it all. The enemy was right in front of us. I can't believe we let them get away. We did all we could, Roy, and we're not finished yet. Yunica ist am Boden zerstört. From what you're saying, it sounds like this Zava person is a pretty powerful sorceress. Ja, die scheint eine ziemlich mächtige Zauberin zu sein. Counting the leader she mentioned and this so-called Clawman, we seem to be up against 5 people here. Ja, wir sind mehr als 5. Warum euch das schon zur Verzweiflung bringt, zeugt davon, wie viel Vertrauen ihr in eure eigenen Fähigkeiten habt. Ihr Spanner. But who are they? I'm not sure, but they took Lady Fina. And right now, that's all we need to know. Getting her back is priority 1. This all seems like some sort of nightmare. The whole world is changing around us. Father Superior, what is it? I have been hesitant to speak of this, but given what's transpired, I feel this information must be divulged now, as it may prove pertinent to these proceedings. Huh? I don't like the sound of this. What is it, Father? Der weiß irgendwas. Please listen closely, all of you. When Lady Rhea and Lady Fina disappeared, the Black Pearl vanished along with them. No longer sits upon its pedestal in Solomon's Shrine. The Black Pearl is weg. What? No, that can't be true. I'm afraid it is. The 6 priests pulled me aside and quietly informed me of its absence. I was told to exercise discretion when sharing this, so as not to create further panic, but circumstances as they are, I don't even know what to say. This does raise a question, however. Oh? If the Black Pearl is the source of all magic, then how is it we're still able to use magic in its absence? Das ist eine gute Frage. Wenn die Quelle aller Magie ist, warum können die immer noch zaubern? Yeah, that's a good question. Isn't the Black Pearl what lifted Solomon's Shrine into the sky too? How is it staying up there without its source of power? The Black Pearl transcends space. So long as it remains undamaged, its energy will continue to flow unabated. The real issue is what only the goddesses could have taken it from its chamber in the shrine. Okay, die Göttinnen selbst haben es entfernt. None but they have the ability to control it. That power is beyond even the 6 priests. Ergo, the goddess... Ergo, jetzt muss ich gerade an Matrix denken. The goddesses must have brought it with them when they descended to the surface. Ja, die müssten sie eigentlich noch dabei haben. And not even the priests can surmise what will become of it down here. This is all just too much. It does tell us one thing, though. Lady Fina obviously didn't have the Black Pearl with her. So that means it's most likely in Lady Rhea's possession right now. Oh, that's a good point. Okay, wir sind uns also so einig, dass wohl Lady Rhea die Perle haben muss. Indeed. And that's precisely why I felt it necessary to break my silence on the matter. We must certainly rescue Lady Fina from our foes. But finding Lady Rhea and the Black Pearl is for equal or even greater importance. I shudder to think what could happen should such a powerful object fall into the enemy's hands. No kidding. While searching, please try to gather as much information as you can regarding the nature of the goddess's trouble. I fear that our troubles may run deeper than any of us can possibly comprehend. Ladies Rhea and Fina must have their reasons for stealing away here with the Black Pearl in tow, after all. Ja stimmt, das ist natürlich auch was. Die haben ja sicherlich einen Grund gehabt, die Black Pearl zu nehmen und hier in diesen Turm einzubrechen. Warum? Understood. You can count on the Holy Knights. We will assist in every way possible. And we sorcerers will focus our efforts on the upper level of the tower. Gut. Damit ist ja klar, was wir vorhaben. You wish to stay behind? Guess you've finally started to realize just how reckless you've been. Ja, jetzt, er mahnt mich noch. Ihr hättet das ohne mich niemals rausgefunden alles. Yeah, I have. When I heard that man had killed my dad, I lost control of myself. I came here to protect the goddesses. But instead of protecting them, Lady Fina covered for me and got herself captured. That's not the sort of thing that should happen to a holy knight. I'm not ready. I'm not qualified to be here. What do you think, Commander? I think she's overstating things, but she's in poor spirit nonetheless. She shouldn't send her into combat like this. Indeed. This mood can only work to her detriment. She should stay here and rest a while to regain her composure. Yunica, you are to remain on standby here at base. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Jetzt sollen wir hier bleiben und warten. Das wären langweilige Parts, liebe Freunde. Roy sagt mal nichts dazu. Na gut. So. First we learned that our enemy can control demons, then they kidnap Lady Fina, and now it turns out the Black Pearl is missing from Solomon's Shrine. Things just keep going from bad to worse. Ja, tatsächlich. Yunica, is something the matter? I'm sorry, it's nothing really. If it makes you feel better, I have doubts as well. I serve as caretaker to our ladies, yet never once did I see this coming. I cannot help but think that if I had more power, greater insight, I may have been able to prevent all of this. Just as you and Rico are always compared to our grandfathers, I too feel as if I can never live up to what's expected of me. Father Superior, I know you feel defeated, but believe me when I tell you that time really does heal all wounds, even those of the spirit. Ja, die gute alte japanische Philosophie kommt mal wieder durch. For now, I would suggest you put all the what-ifs and conjunctures from your mind and simply rest. Give yourself that time. Yes, Father Superior, thank you very much. I'm like an open book, I guess. It's so embarrassing. Hello? Hey there, Yunica. Hey, Dino. Glad to see you made it back to the tower in one piece. Glad to be back. It's quite unpleasant out there. With my scouting work done, it's finally time I joined the search. But aren't we still missing that sorcerer, the one from House Fact? Hugo! You mean Hugo? Yeah! He's already begun searching the tower on his own. He has? Indeed, he's an interesting individual. Magic prodigy, to be sure, but it's more than that. He said he could handle things in here by himself. And when he has his mind set on something, well, there's no stopping him. Oh, okay. Maybe if he were here, instead of me, Lady Fina wouldn't be in this mess. At any rate, with every member of the search party accounted for, I'm free to participate myself. Wish me luck. Good luck. Ist hier sonst noch was? Nee, wa? Nicht mehr. Ich speichern. Mal speichern. Hallo? What will you do? We are speichering. Was hast du noch zu melden? Why would the goddesses have taken the Black Pearl? I can't even imagine what sort of situation would be so dire as to warrant such bizarrely destructive behavior. There's one thing I can say for sure, though. I believe in Ladies Rhea and Fina with all my heart, and I'll do everything in my power to help bring them home safely. Okay, niemand kann sich erklären, was die für Pläne haben, aber sie glauben genug an sie, um ihnen zu vertrauen. Und nun ja, was... Oh, es passiert was. What am I even doing here? Oh, jetzt denkt sie tief nach wahrscheinlich. I'm way out of my league. I'm holding everyone else back. I don't know why I ever thought I could help protect the goddesses when I can't even use magic. Sie zweifelt sehr, sehr, sehr stark an sich und ihren Fähigkeiten. Lady Fina would be so ashamed of me. Oh, Zeitsprung. Spannung. Ah, Rhea, you're back. Fina? What happened? I heard you sent away the knights that came to investigate. Yes, well, there was no need for them anymore. You see, I caught the trespasser myself. You did? Quite a feat, wouldn't you say? Alright, you. There's no need to hide. Come on out and face the music. Oh, Vergangenheit! Wie die Göttinnen uns gefunden haben. Hi. Well, well. You're the cutest little trespasser I've ever seen. What's your name? Yunica Tova. Tova. Yes, she came here with her grandfather, but apparently got separated from him. Fortunately, she was lucky enough to wander all the way into our little sanctuary. I see. I'm sorry, goddesses. There were knights everywhere, and I just got scared. So it's quite alright, Yunica. We're glad to have you as our guest. Huh? Fina, would you please prepare her some tea? Of course. We must always show hospitality to our guests, especially the little ones.
Stehen die etwa auf Kinder?
Training with your father. Why ever would a sweet thing like you choose to train in combat? I can't use magic, so I'll never be able to take over Grandpa's position. My only real talent is that I am pretty strong, like my dad. So I want to become a holy knight and devote myself to serving you two. well. Yunica? Is that a problem? Well, at least if you become a knight, you wouldn't need to sneak in here anymore. It would certainly make it easier for us to meet with our little best friend. And you'd be able to succeed your father too, which is also good. But that's just a bonus. Oh, Rhea. Come now, Fina. You know, you're just as excited about it as I am. Of course, it's just a very big step to take, that's all. But spending time with Yunica is one of the few things I truly look forward to each day, so I couldn't be happier. Really? I'm so glad you approve. But you must promise us, Yunica. Promise that you'll follow through with your training and become a holy knight, and that you'll protect us with all your heart. Sir Yunica Tova. It has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Nee, eigentlich nicht. Sir und ein Frauennamen und so? Okay, das hier ist anscheinend so die Szene in der Vergangenheit, wie sie uns zu ihrem persönlichen Bodyguard ernannt haben. I promise I become a holy knight and protect you both. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as that, but I do my best. Yunica Tova, right? Commander, I beg of you. Please reconsider your decision, please. Oh, wir wurden anscheinend nicht angenommen. I'll do anything I can to help. Asking again isn't going to change my decision. There's no guarantee of survival for those going to the surface. And you've only just begun your apprenticeship. You're simply not ready. If anything should happen to you in my care, how could I ever face your family again? Stimmt, er ist eigentlich verantwortungsbewusst. I just don't think I can take much more of this. Pardon? I know I'm being pushy, and I know I'm being totally unreasonable, but my dad and the goddesses are all left Solomon's shrine without a word to anyone. And I'm tired of being left behind. Well, I suppose we're of like mind then. Commander? It's nothing. Yunica, the conditions on the surface are quite extreme and, frankly, rather disturbing. Are you prepared to conduct yourself in the manner befitting a knight, even in the face of horror unlike any you've seen before? Yep. Okay, wir konnten ihn dazu überreden, an die Surface zu gehen, und nun sind wir hier, in der Misere, weil wir es uns selber und allen beweisen wollten. Young man's voice. Hey, Yunica. Roy. I wanted to talk to you. You got a second? Sure, what is it? What is it? Das werden wir im nächsten Part rausfinden, liebe Freunde, wenn es wieder heißt Is Origin. Ich freue mich, dass ihr eingeschaltet habt. Ich bin CorePN100 mit der Zahlen dran. Gerade sehr gediegen alles, nicht viel Action, aber charakterliche Weiterentwicklung hier im Storytelling und so. Das finde ich eigentlich recht schön. Wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall im nächsten Part wieder. Ich lade euch dann recht herzlich natürlich dazu ein, wieder einzuschalten. Gratis, ne? Ich sag Tschüss und bis dann.